What's going on, guys? So I want to talk about the secret place. So in the book of Psalms, Psalms 91, verses 1 to 2, it says, "He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him I will trust." So sometimes a lot of times, God will put us in a secret place, and He will have things hidden. He will have blessings for us hidden in darkness, where it looks unappealing to everybody, is including yourself. It may be something, and it's like, God, that's what you got for me. That's the job that you want me to have. This is the place that you want me to have. This is where you want me to live. And it's not until later on, and later on down the road, that you see why God put you in that specific place. I'll give an example. So I grew up around a lot of drug dealers, thugs, a lot of criminals, and that was just pretty much like the people that I was around. And I grew up wanting to be like that because that's all I saw, and that's what was the norm in my life. And so there was this high school that I wanted to go to that was notorious for drug dealing, fighting, people going to jail, getting criminal records, and I wanted to go to that school with my friends. And there's a military school that my mom, she felt like it was too late for me to go and do an interview for. And then, like, she said she felt like her heart dropped when I went to register for the high school that eventually I just ended up not going to anyway, the bad high school. She got a call from the the commandant of that military school and asked why didn't I come in for the interview, and that it's not too late to come and interview. So she forced me to go to there. Like, I argued with my mom. I was, dumb teenager, always thinking that I know best. So I argued with my mom, and I said, I'm not going to that school. I'm not going to a military school. I grew up without direction. I didn't really have a lot of direction. My dad didn't live, in the state that I live in. He lived on the West Coast my whole life, pretty much. My older brother had got into, a really bad car accident when I was younger, and so I was basically the next oldest boy. And going to that school, my first couple years, it was like it's always fights here. It's always violence. It's always and I just didn't understand. Like, it's like, how is this the place that my mom felt like God wanted me to go to? But then as time went on, I actually started seeing why. I started having structure. I started being more respectful. I started kind of getting that ghetto mentality out of me. It exposed me to different people, and people that actually wanted to do right, and to, like, grow and to learn and to go to college, and just things that could help somebody to ultimately become a successful person, so that you'd be able to be a blessing to other people. I got accepted to one of the service academies and ended up joining the military. It was like a lot of blessings. But the first couple of years, it was crazy. It was just like chaos at the school. But then they started kicking all the gangbangers out. They started kicking out the thugs and the drug dealers and stuff, and it became like a top tier school of, like, people, like, it became a college preparatory school where they really emphasized people going to college, and they put us in positions where we could do that. And here I am today. I've been in the military for almost 10 years. I think 10 years. I don't even know off the top of my head, but God has taken me to different places and exposed me to different people and helped me to grow over the years. That was the secret place, and that's just an example. So know that if God puts you in a place, it could be the secret place, and He just wants to hide it in darkness so that the enemy doesn't know what he's going to do. But that's all I got to say. I appreciate you guys watching my video. If you like my content, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And I pray that you guys have a blessed day. Thanks.